Good morning. My name is Amy Gill, your pharmacist that cares. So, how many of you are label readers? How many of you really turn over the things that you use for your family, for yourself every day, and you know what those things are? Some of them you can't even pronounce, right? They're like this long. It's like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I mean, they're such long words, right? And we just kind of if it's a product we know or it's a brand we trust, we just tend to go with it, right? Without paying attention to it. Well, in the United States, they actually ban less than 20 toxic ingredients from all of our products. Now, in Europe, they're quite a bit better. It's more like about 1800. So, you guys have to stop and think, what are we putting on our skin that is getting absorbed into and touching all of our other organs? So, our skin is the largest organ of our body. We don't even think about that, but it protects all other organs on the inside. If you put something on your skin, I don't care if it's lotion, sunscreen, soap, whatever it is, in less than 60 seconds, it gets absorbed and starts touching all those other organs. And that's a pretty scary thing if you start reading the labels and start realizing what is allowed to be in the products we use every day. On average, a woman uses 10 different self-care products per day for an average of 168 chemicals she is putting on her body daily. And think about it, men that you're watching, like, oh, I don't use that much. Yes, you do. So you're going to use your shampoo. You're going to use your soap, your body wash. Every time you wash your hands, if you're putting lotion on, if you're putting sunscreen on, if you're shaving and you've got shaving cream or shaving gel or aftershave, on and on and on and on and on. So men, you're not excluded from this. And actually, I think 12 is a little low. For example, when a woman is using makeup, think how many different products we're putting on our face each morning. I mean, even when it comes to eyeshadow, most people are using like 3 different colors as you blend them, right? So that's 3 right there. So I think 12 is a little low, but on average, because I guess some women don't use very many at all. But this is a scary thought. So I want to kind of touch on some of these toxic ingredients, give you a little bit about why they're in there and what they can do. And this is just, oh gosh, you guys, I am just touching the tip of the iceberg. This isn't even, you can't even imagine. There's so much I could go into these. I think I could have probably a whole segment on each toxic ingredient, and that would last us probably well over a year. So the first one I want to talk about is formaldehyde. Yes, that is in your products. So what does it do? Everybody knows what it is, right? It's a preservative, and it's found in personal care products and like shampoo, creams, liquid baby soap. How scary is that? And even sunscreens. Quite a few sunscreens actually have it in it. So what does formaldehyde do? It's going to prevent it from spoiling. It's going to remove the bacteria and extend the shelf life. Those things you probably knew about formaldehyde, right? But why are we allowing that to be put on our skin? What is that doing? Well, a lot of things, but the number one big thing, it does increase the risk of cancer. So really check to see what products you have. If it says that in there, please don't buy it. And you would be surprised of the brands that actually have it in there. Brands you all know, brands you all see as commercials on television. And on those commercials, the famous celebrities that are promoting them, I guarantee they're not using them, okay? But it has this stuff in it. But they are promoting it, so you trust it, so you buy it without even flipping it over. The next one is talc. Most people know what talc is. It's a soft mineral. So you're going to find it in eyeshadows, foundation, lipstick, blush. So what does it do in these products? It's going to have a silky texture is what it's going to do. It's going to help absorb oil and prevent caking. Those are all good things when it comes to makeup, right? Yes, but there's other ways to do it without using talc. So talc can actually contain asbestos. What is asbestos? Another known carcinogen. Okay, so again, bad. Parabens, you see a lot of things say paraben free now. We're starting to see this, but not in everything, but you are starting to see this. So it's another common toxic ingredient in a lot of products. So it's going to prevent mold, harmful bacteria growth. So again, that part is good, but it can also increase the risk of cancer. That's not good. Okay, so some of these ingredients, I see why they were originally used because we didn't know any better. But we do know better now, okay? So they should be 100% out. There is no reason these things are in here. But this industry is not regulated by the FDA. It's just by their own company, right? And what happens? People tend to like want to make more and more profit. That's why I'm telling you, search for certified B corporations. They don't have this stuff in there, okay? And they really pay attention to what they're putting in there because it's affecting you, okay? And is it going to affect the bottom line for everybody? Absolutely. But with a certified B Corp, you are more important than their bottom line. So please seek those companies out. Fragrance. Okay, fragrances are really bad. Now, in some products, they use natural fragrance. That's great. You can use pieces of fruit and all this. That's fantastic. Okay, if they actually use real fruit and products, that's fine to get the fragrance. But these fake fragrances are not. They cause a lot of skin allergies, eczema, nasal irritation, asthma. And a lot of these fragrances have been linked to infertility in some studies that I was looking at. Very, very scary. Again, like I said, whatever is around you, you're putting on you, it is getting absorbed and it is affecting your organs. So please, please be conscious of what you're doing. Petrolatum. Now, in small amounts, this is fine, okay? Because there are definite uses for petrolatum, but in small amounts, not daily in our self care products, and not in large amounts, okay? Again, occasionally it's fine. It has good protective services, but it can be contaminated with impurities. I'm going to tell you some of the abbreviations because that makes more sense. Because most of the things on the back, even though it's got the long word, I have the abbreviation as well, and that's going to be easier. So PAH, that have those impurities come when they are refining the petrolatum. And again, PAH, known carcinogen. Okay, so again, huge, huge problem. There are so many ingredients that you guys need to look for that are harmful. Again, I'm going to give you some initials, so you might want to rewatch this or grab a quick pencil or your phone and start typing in under the notes. BHA, BHT, coal tar dyes, which are found in a lot of hair products, especially hair dyes, PEG, silicones, SLS. You guys, I could go on and on and on. Mineral oil, I've talked about that before. Please don't use things with mineral oil. In a lot of your ingredients, if the first ingredient is water, that's a good thing, okay? But please look beyond that. The less ingredients, the better. We talk about this all the time. Your sunscreens, you guys, everybody should be wearing sunscreen all year long. But especially this time of year, people are thinking about it, right? It's hot, it's soon to be summer, and everybody's doing that. Please think what you're putting on your family. Last week, I talked about mineral sunscreen and how important that is because of the chemicals that are found in most sunscreens. We're talking things like this that I was just talking about. Please don't use those for you and your family. You are really doing more harm. Sorry, the dog is barking. I've got all kinds of stuff going on outside. The landscapers are here, and of course, he's fascinated with them. So, but please really think what you are doing. It's going to be in your food, a lot of your packaged foods. So if you are like, oh, you're a person that loves protein shakes, I love protein shakes. Pay attention what's in them, okay? Pay attention what preservatives they're using in those because those can be very harmful as well. So if you're like, oh my gosh, Amy, if this isn't all these products, what am I going to do? Reach out to me. I have a huge bag full of over 400 products that I could probably switch most stuff over in your house to help you and your family all the way from baby all the way up. So you're not getting these harmful things into your system. It is so important that we are really conscious of this and not think, oh, I'll call her tomorrow. Guys, if you think you're going to call me tomorrow, it'll be another month from now. Next time you see my live, you're like, oh, why didn't I call Amy? And then the day goes past. I know what it's like to be busy, okay? Text me now. Say, can we chat later? And we'll set up a time to talk about what you really need to be conscious about with your family to keep you all healthy and happy. It is key. Nobody wants what these toxins can do to your body. So important. I cannot stress it enough, you guys. Please be a label reader and please reach out to me so I can help break down those words that are like, 30 letters long. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Memorial Day is coming up, so make sure that you have that mineral sunscreen. If you don't, reach out to me ASAP. It is Thursday. I can probably get it to you before Monday. So my name is Amy Gill, your pharmacist.